industry music. So welcome DPB! Come on, DPB up in here. What's up? Man, I tell you what, this is some hit song right here. What's the name of that song?
Rain and fire, y'all. What's up?
Rain and Fire. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, D, I've got to give a special thanks to you and your ministry. You probably know this, but a lot of people here might not know. But you know what? It was when I saw my wife as a backup dancer for you. It was like I saw this girl come out on stage and was dancing with you. I was like, I'm gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying? There she is up there in the room, and you know what? And she would come out there at the basement, and I saw her dance. I was like, man. I was like, I know you can dance and like love Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like all about it. So special thanks to you, man. That's where I first saw my wife. You know what I'm saying? And so, but man, is that song that just came on there, Rain and Fire? Is that right? Now, I heard that it hit the charts. Tell me about what chart was it and how high did it go?
Yeah, actually the song went to number 11 on the National Urban Record Pool.
That's us.
No. On the National Urban Record. Now, so if it went to a number 11, like who all was there? Like what was your song in between? Who was all on that chart there?
You had Janet Jackson. You had 50 Cent.
50.
You had Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer.
I mean, it goes down. I even think, Usher was on it.
Usher.
My song was beating Usher.
It's all good here. We know that you love Jesus. There ain't no pride up here. But when you saw your song pass Usher, you had to be like,
I couldn't believe that first. That's me.
Oh yeah, I know that's wild, dude. That's awesome, man. But you know what? If you haven't got his record, man, you gotta go up there and check it out here afterwards. Make sure you get one of those. But I've known D for a while. We both kind of started with the basement from the very beginning. You were like, if not the first one, right at the first few, and Bush were like the first rap artist on the basement. And you've been there with the basement for 8 years, man, from the very beginning. And so, what has it been like to be with one of the rap artists has been there, open up the basement, and make it feel like the hottest club out there for the last 8 years? What has it been like to be a part of that movement?
Man, just being a part of that movement to me really actually reconstructed my life. Because it was just like I wanted God to move so badly just at my concerts. And I remember just going to the first one. And I just wanted to say, God, I just want this results to be at my concert.
Come on.
So I was just sitting in it for a while.
Wow.
And then I remember Matt was asking me, and this was so funny. Matt was asking me, and I said, I can't do it. Because God is healing me.
Wow.
What would God need with me when He's already here?
Wow. Wow. That's humble right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just want God to use this in my concerts.
Yeah.
And then when He told me, this was so groundbreaking to me, He told me, can I take a secular song and make it Christian? And I was like, first I was like, my ego came up and said, you mean my songs ain't anointed enough? And then all of a sudden God was showing me, then you got to minister to people where they're at, and then I'll take them to the next level.
Come on, that's awesome. So you're saying like the beats aren't bad. It's sometimes the words that people put out there, and you guys are taking songs off the radio, and you're just drawing in the lost, drawing in people, and getting them to be here. And then you can preach the gospel to them and reach them, man, so we can see them in eternity one day. Man, that is awesome, and that's what's been so cool.
Yeah.
I can remember being part of the basement from the very beginning. When we used to be no rap, nothing like that, no dramas. We just come in and we would just worship. And it was the first time DPB stepped on the stage. I was like, all right, here we go. Let's do something big, dog. So, man, I've spent a journey with you, bro, and it's been an honor to be a part of that. Now, a lot of times people look at a rap artist and they're like, man, he can sing, he can dance, but like, I didn't know he could preach, all this stuff. Now, didn't you go to Bible college? Didn't you go like somewhere like Florida or something? Where'd you go?
No, I actually went to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yes. I actually went to 2 Bible schools.
2 Bible schools?
Yeah, one up in Nye, New York. It was a missionary college.
Wow.
And the second one was Rainbow Bible Training Center out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And
wow.
God was just balancing me out. That's all He was doing. And I know He was preparing me for a thing such as the basement.
Come
See
on.
what I'm saying?
Come on.
And it was so cool about the basement. It taught me to love more. Because when you become a Christian, you start to be all hard, like
yeah,
you're going to hell, you know.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I'm being honest.
It's all about love.
It was all about the love of God.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I believe I'm just changing the world, man, because I have learned to love people. You know what I'm saying? And I know that people are going to make mistakes, and the thing is, you have to love them through that mistake. So that's how I help you out. You see any of your friends going through some stuff, The only thing they need is that extra love and that extra push that will help them get through.
Wow, that's a good word right there, and that's what we try to get. Come on, give it up. I mean, this guy has been through it all, man, through Bible college, through the largest youth ministry in the world, been a part of it, man. And so if you need anything, youth pastors, anything like that, man, be sure to get him out. He's awesome at there at any kind of events. And so, but just really quick, in a nutshell, or anything like that, like, so what's your testimony? Like, when did you get saved, and how did you get involved with like rap music, Christian music, all that kind of stuff? What's your testimony? Just tell me.
Okay, yeah, I was brought up in New York.
Right.
And,
Oh, we got some New York people over here.
Yeah. But I was brought up in New York, and a lot of people don't even know this about me. I used to open up for Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J. It goes down the line, and then God